Hello and welcome back to the Quirky Cast. Last week's episode, we talked about decluttering. I want to know, have you decluttered anything yet?
Whoa, why is my mind literally drawing a blank? I was going through photos. I did not complete the mission of going through all of them, but I did delete some photos. I did delete some videos. I went through my makeup drawer and I did get rid of a lot of things that I don't use anymore.
Yeah.
Honestly, I have so many more missions. I have all the clothes to go through.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Did you do anything?
No, I didn't. I was just wondering if you did.
Yeah.
But I have a lot going through my brain about what I need to do and when I'm going to do it. And it's going to happen this week.
Yeah.
I hope so.
Yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it this week. I'm feeling great today. I decided to wake up so early today and pretty much I was actually ready on time also because every time Teddie comes over, I'm like still getting ready, doing my makeup or whatever. And today I was ready. So it's going to be a great day. Yeah. I love being able to wake up early because you just feel better for the rest of the day.
I went to sleep late. So when I wake up early, I'm like the entire day.
Well, speaking of yesterday, last night, there was the Golden Globes and we saw lots of celebrity interactions, walking on the red carpet, celebrity outfits. I love seeing what they wear. That's my absolute favorite thing is seeing like all the dresses or the outfits or whatever that they wear. But one thing that I absolutely hate is anytime there is an award show, I cannot figure out how to watch it. I was looking everywhere. You have to buy all these streaming platforms that I do not have.
Really? What was it on?
It was on Paramount Plus. It was on like Fubi TV. It was on like 3 other ones that I don't pay for.
Do you have YouTube TV?
I do not.
Oh, okay. I feel like it would have maybe been on there because it's on, I think, usually like a normal like news channel, like one of those.
Yeah, it was on, I know like E! News or E! Entertainment or whatever was like posting live updates but wasn't actually like making videos for it. And then also they were doing on YouTube, they were live streaming the pre-showing, walking the red carpets and stuff, but I wanted to see like the actual award show itself, so I haven't even seen like any clips from there. I haven't even known who's won anything yet.
I only know one because the only one that I care about, you know, but but I don't know. I feel like I've only seen on TikTok like all of the drama.
Yes.
The drama.
Yes. And I was curious if you think that it's true.
Okay. I watched it probably like 1,000 times. And we are talking about the Taylor Swift, Selena Gomez, Kaylee Teller, whatever her name is, and then the Timothée Chalamet and Kylie Jenner. I'm sure everyone has seen it, but Selena Gomez comes running up to Taylor Swift and she's like, she's acting like she's like telling this big story, and Taylor Swift has her jaw dropped. She's like, what? And then the other girl, Kaylee, she was like, Timothy? And you can kind of hear it in the video. And Selena Gomez nods her head really big with wide eyes. And yeah, they're saying that Selena Gomez asked Timothée Chalamet for a picture and Kylie Jenner said no.
I've seen like both sides of that, but also like Timothy and Selena go way back. They've literally started a movie together. They have kissed on screen, so maybe that's why Kylie's just protecting her man. But I don't know. But I also watched that video so many times and I literally cannot see her mouthing those words. I'm like, are we sure that's really what she's saying? Because 100% Kaylee is saying like Timothy, like you see the word.
Yeah.
But I couldn't even like catch Selena mouthing those words.
Yeah, I couldn't either. I'm really bad at lip reading. I was like mouth reading. I'm really bad at lip reading, but I could see it happening. But also there's all of this footage of Timothée Chalamet and Kylie Jenner sitting there conversing, kissing, saying I love you. But where's the footage of Selena Gomez going up to Timothée Chalamet?
Yeah.
You know, I was looking all over for that. Because you would have thought that it's like, oh, another celebrity, seeing another celebrity, let's record that.
Yeah. And also they know that they have all eyes on them. They know there's cameras on them. Why would they be, you know, spreading these like why would they be saying that if it either wasn't true or
I don't know. I could see it happening though.
I love the 3 of them. I also have been seeing posts about how even famous people are still in their high school era. And like, so people are like hating on it. But I feel like there are 2 people in this world. There's either people who are like, oh, I hate drama, like whatever, like people who talk, like, who like, spread gossip, spread rumors, are like, all in their high school era, like whatever. And then there's people who are like, it is so fun and they enjoy it. And like, I get excitement whenever I hear some juicy news. I'm like, ooh, really? Like, okay.
No, me too. And I feel like we aren't very like I don't think that we're in our high school era.
Yeah.
But when that does happen, when there's that drama, I'm like, I'm all ears.
Uh-huh.
Tell me every detail so I can go tell my boyfriend.
Yes, exactly.
And he's like, I don't care. I'm like, this is like the craziest thing that has ever happened.
Yeah, that's so funny. I've been literally telling Austin all about the drama on the 9-month world cruise. Have you heard about that?
No.
There is a cruise that is going around all the continents of the whole world for 9 months. And so obviously the people who are going to be stuck on that cruise have to see each other every single day for 9 months. And there's now like the world cruise influencers who have been vlogging their everyday experience. And some people are getting better treatment than others. Some people are getting like free dinner meals than others. Some people are getting like weird looks on the cruise when they're like filming videos. And so I've been all in the like drama of it. And one TikToker just got sent from a brand deal onto the cruise. He was like, let me on that cruise. I will tell you all the juicy secrets. He was like, I will tell you everything. I will literally post everything about it. So he just arrived 2 days ago. He's posted like his day 1 vlog, his day 2 vlog. He has been spreading all the things about it, and it's been so entertaining. I literally would love to do a 9-month cruise. I feel like that's insane. But imagine like you're living on there. Like it's your whole new community. They have absolutely everything. They have stores, they have movie theaters, they have arcades, they have so many things that you can literally occupy yourself with.
It's like sweet life on deck.
It literally is.
But back to the Golden Globes really quick. There was a few clips that I saw because I also didn't watch it, but there were a few clips of the host. I don't even know who the host was.
Yeah, I've never heard of him.
But like, did you see the clip of like what he said about Taylor Swift?
I didn't see the Taylor Swift one. I just saw the one about Barbie, and I was like, literally, why? Like, what?
And I've been seeing so many things where it's like men really have to go and make these jokes that aren't funny. But the one about Taylor Swift, he said something about like the difference between us and the NFL. I'm pretty sure this is what it is. I might be completely wrong. But I think he said something like the difference between us and the NFL is that we have less cameras pointed at Taylor Swift. And it goes to her like being like, and taking a sip of her drink.
Yeah.
And like she didn't laugh at all. And, like she was just like, had her eyebrows raised. She was like, well, another joke.
And what's crazy, like those jokes have to get pre-looked at. Like they have to get approved of. Yeah. And so I'm like, who approved that? Like who kept passing it on and was like, yeah, this is a great joke, like you should say it.
Yeah. And the like not even a lot of people laughed. Like you could hear some laughs in the background, but it was like it didn't sound that funny. And then he laughed and he was like, sorry. But it reminds me of one of her songs, the lyrics where it says the jokes weren't funny, I took the money.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I saw the Barbie one. I'm like, that's just like that's not even what it's about. Because he said, what did he say?
He said something about like Oppenheimer, like this great film, like blah blah blah, about like this and that, and then Barbie with just the big boobs or whatever. And I'm like, what? And then all
like
the comments,
clearly he didn't watch it.
Yeah, exactly. I was saying all the comments were like, in a year of womanhood that we had, like all this like great stuff that has happened. Yeah. And they're like, he obviously just downgraded everything about it.
Well, so the one thing that I saw of somebody winning, I don't even know what category it was for, but Taylor Swift and Barbie were up against each other and Barbie won.
Oh yeah. And I know Billie Eilish won for the song, like the music soundtrack or whatever in a movie. So hers was the like what I was made for from the Barbie movie. Yeah. So I thought that was really cool too.
Fun stuff. Girl power.
We've been seeing a new trend that's been going all over social media of people sharing their ins and outs for 2024. Pretty much leaving out what they don't want to take with them into the new year and putting on new hobbies, new goals for the year as well.
Yeah.
So we decided to make a list of our own and we're going to share them with you. Some of them I feel like are pretty obvious, but we wanted to give our 2 cents on what we are taking with us into the new year and leaving out.
One of my ins that I think that we either need to keep or start doing is listening to your body, doing some good self-care, taking breaks, and really just like figuring out what you need to be happy and healthy, you know?
I think that's absolutely great.
Because I feel like sometimes it's just go, and you kind of forget to take care of yourself. So I think that for me, at least, I really want to focus on just like, even just like once a week, kind of just being like, okay, what do I need to do to be good tomorrow or next week? And, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think that's a great goal. That's something we both need to work on.
Yeah.
I know I'll get so busy in my day and then I'll be like, it'll be 2 p.m. and I'm like, I haven't even had breakfast yet. And I know like that's not great. But like today, I decided to eat before we film today so I won't get hangry and upset tummy and I can be feeling good today.
Yeah. And another thing I just thought of that kind of goes hand in hand with that, but is like maybe picking a day for like a daily or a weekly reset, you know? Because then you can be like, okay, what am I going to do this week? if you're super busy, you can try to plan out certain things in the morning or at night, or like, you know, if you want to read or meditate, something like that.
Yeah.
And a big out that I have that I need to leave behind, I need to never look at this ever again, is procrastinating.
Oh,
that is like my worst trait.
I fully agree. I will literally wait till the last minute to literally get a project done, to get ready, to do absolutely anything.
Yeah.
And it's definitely a part of my downfall on every single day. I go through stressing. I'm racing in the car, heart like pumping, being like, I gotta get there. Like, yeah. So it definitely would serve me right if I could not procrastinate.
And then it's like, when I know I have all of this stuff built up that I have to do, I think about it all day long, every single day until I get it done. But I'm just like, oh, I have to do this. But then I put it off even more because I'm like, I just can't even think about that right now.
Yeah. And then especially like when you have a list of things, but there's one thing you absolutely need to get done.
Yeah.
And you will do every single other thing before you even do that. Like, that's what I do every single time.
Yeah. But I did kind of start this yesterday. Well, my cousin has been asking me to take a picture of a lifeguard tower. She lives in Florida, but she wanted one for her office. She asked me like 2 years ago. And like, she'll like remind me every once in a while. She'll be like, hey, like, did you ever take that picture? And I took some pictures in September, but I never sent them to her. Like, I just forgot. And then she texted me and I was like, oh yeah, here they are. But they were all cloudy. And she was like, could you edit a blue sky? And every single day I'm like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. But yesterday it was sunny. It was beautiful. I went out a little bit early and I went to the beach and I was like, you know, I'm just going to reshoot them, start fresh. And I got home, put them in my computer, edited them right away and sent them to her.
That is great.
Yeah. Because I was like, if I just go home and I say I'm going to do this tonight or I'll save this for tomorrow, it's not going to get done.
Yeah, that's true.
So I started it off good.
Did she like them?
Yeah. She was like, these are perfect. These are better than the ones before.
Awesome. That's great.
Yeah.
And in that I want to take with me in 2024 that I've already talked about in last week's episode is posting in real time. And like I said last week, you know, I will take these pictures, videos, I will save them and hold them onto my phone and never post them, or like wait to post them weeks later for absolutely no reason. I feel like it would be too late by then. And I want to be able to just be organic, be able to see something cute and post it right away, and kind of like not really care and just do it seamlessly.
Yeah. And another thing I was going to say with that I had down was posting what I want. And, you know, not really overthinking it. Like, I know we have like our own brands kind of thing and we want to stick to it, but not like thinking too hard about it. You know, we could still have fun with it.
Yeah.
And not force something that we don't want.
Yeah, that's so true. And like, yeah, because I'll just overthink it. Like when I'm gonna post it, I'm like, oh, does it look good? And I'm like, I should just like, if I liked it, if I took a picture of it, might as well just post it. Like, here you go. And so that also goes into something that I'm going to leave out for this year is perfectionism, because I want every single little thing to be absolutely perfect. And I know it will be hard for me, and I know I'm probably not going to give it up 100% because I want to be able to appreciate what I make and what I create with. But I want to be able to just post it, not care about it, and just there you go.
Yeah.
Let it be.
Yeah.
And
like you can be proud of your work, but don't overthink it. Yeah. That's a good one. Another in I have for 2024 is saving money. And also I want to cook at home more.
Yes.
And that kind of goes hand in hand, you know, going grocery shopping, not going out for every meal. I just really need to save money. I have Chase for my bank. And they have something where you can like plan to save or something like that. So I made a goal, or you can set a goal. I made a goal last night on my Chase app, and I did every day take $10 out of my account. And I was going to do 5, but then it was only going to be like $1,800 for the year. But I was like, if I do 10, it will be 3,565.
Some of them.
Yeah. But I was like, I can do that. Like, you know, if I just don't get a coffee every day or something, if I don't get my coffee and breakfast every day from Starbucks, that's my $10.
Yeah. That's
so I was like, it can just take it from my account, go straight to my savings.
I will say, I know before I said I absolutely despised making food from home, but it has been the first week of the year and I have been making all my meals at home. I've been doing breakfast, making my own coffee. I've been doing my lunch, my dinner. I'm also doing Veganuary, which is eating vegan for the whole month of January. I do it every year. I think this is like my 4th year doing it. And I really enjoy it. I get to experiment making different foods. And you pretty much have to cook like when you're doing this, because you can find like vegan meals out, but it's just like either the same thing or it's just more fun to make stuff yourself. So I got to experiment making some fun meals. So I will just be doing that for the rest of the month. So I guess we'll see. I'll keep you updated with how the process is going, and hopefully I can become a professional chef.
One of my 2024 outs that kind of goes along with saving money, but I have 2 that go hand in hand. One is credit cards.
Okay.
I hate credit cards. I want to get rid of all of my credit card debt and never spend anything on my credit card ever again. And 2, impulsive buying. You know?
Yes.
Like, we've been talking about decluttering our life and stuff that we've bought that it's like, why did we buy that?
Yeah.
Like, we've never used it. We've used it once, and it's just it's just money that we don't have. That
Yeah. Like, I think we need to do, when we see something that we like, we have to really envision where we would wear this to.
Yeah.
Or like what we would use this for. Because I'll find something cute and I'm like, oh, this is cute. And then it's like, what do I do with it? I don't know. It just sits in my closet.
Yeah.
So we got to start thinking about like what we can actually do with it before actually buying.
Yeah.
And most people even say, like, instead of thinking of one thing, they're like, if I can think of 5 different ways I can wear this, then I'll buy it.
Yeah.
Because obviously
That's
we
good.
could wear it just one time. It's like, okay, I can wear this here, here, and here. Okay, perfect. Then I have multiple use out of it.
Ooh, that's a good one. I've never thought about that. I'm going to do that now.
Another in for this new year that I will say I've been getting influenced into doing this, because I have had my strong opinions of never wanting to do this ever, and that is mixing jewelry. And because that used to be like one of my pet peeves, is always either wearing only silvers, only golds, and it's getting into the trend right now. I'm seeing people do it and I'm like, like, it doesn't look that bad. Like, I kind of like it now.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's not necessarily like like, I think it's more of like a goal for me is to just try and experiment, styling things in different ways and just hopping on like some fashion trends that I actually want to experiment with.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Like, I'm the type of person that if I'm going to grab a bag and has silver hardware, I cannot be wearing my gold necklace. Like, I'm very particular with it. And that also may come into perfectionism, just making sure that everything looks like all perfect and everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I'm just trying to get out of my comfort zone, trying to just try different things. So this is gonna be a goal for me, I guess.
Yeah.
I know it's like the littlest thing, but even that little thing like hurts me sometimes. So it's like I gotta get out of this feeling of being perfect.
Yeah, definitely.
Because I'm perfect.
Because you're a Leo.
And with that being said, with some trends, I think something that's going to be out for 2024 is micro trends. I can think of so many designs from 2020 of people purchasing because it was like in back then. And now I see all these pieces in my closet that were micro trends from 2020. I will not wear them because they just, I don't know, it's just weird now, I guess. Even though like you can wear whatever you want. It's just something when I look at that, I'm like, that is 2020. Like, it's giving 2020. I don't want it anymore. So pretty much purchasing things that you know will last or you know you'll enjoy over the years.
Yeah.
Something that you're not going to have for just 1 month or 2. Also, microtrends have been coming and going so fast. By the time you get a product, it will already be out and something new will be coming in.
That's so true. That really is crazy how trends work, where it's just like something's in and it's going to be so popular, and then tomorrow everyone's going to hate it. So sorry to you if you bought 10 of them.
Yeah, literally. And then going along with like something simple as into mixing jewelry, I already own so many types of jewelry. So it's just experimenting the different types of ways you can wear it versus buying a product that you can only wear in this era of trend at the moment. So I think accessories are also like always fun to have because you can always own accessories. You can always wear them with anything. But I guess when it comes to clothing pieces, you got to be a little bit more particular about it.
Yeah. Okay. So a really important that I think we really need to keep in 2024 and for the rest of our life is knowing your worth.
Ooh.
And that comes with friendships, that comes with relationships, that comes with work. Like just knowing what you're worth and knowing what you should put up with and what you shouldn't put up with, you know?
Exactly. The first thing I think of are like brand deals.
Yeah.
Like, ooh, I will say a story that I have worked with this one brand that I will not name several times, okay? They've always given me the same amount every single time. Let's say this amount's right up here, okay? They hit me one time with, hi, we would love to work with you. They gave me the whole spiel as if they've never known me, as if I haven't worked with them like 8 times already. They're like, hi, we are blank. If you don't know who we are, we do this, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, okay. I'm like, I already know the rundown. I'm like, okay. They were like, we would love to work with you for $100. They were like, we want you to make a video for $100. And I'm like, oh, according to our last deal we did last month, I got paid this much. And they're like, sorry, we can only do $100. I'm like, I will not be working with you. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Like, even though $100 could obviously be like a good amount of money, but like for what we've previously been doing the past 8 months or whatever to going back down here, it's like, why? I feel like that's embarrassing.
Yeah.
Why would you even ask me? Like, I feel like it's just kind of like, I don't know. I was literally like, what? And I was like, absolutely not.
Yeah. And and just like brand deals for me, photography or anything that you do, if you provide a service for someone, like you need to know what you're worth, your time is worth, all of your equipment and everything. So you really need to, I mean, I'm saying you really need to, I really need to like really figure it out and really put my foot down. And when people ask, I always get like, oh, you know, well, I charge this. I don't know. Like, what do you think? I need to be like, no, I charge this. Is it a yes or a no?
Yeah.
And something that needs to leave 2024 is imposter syndrome. Comparing yourself to others, not thinking that you deserve where you are, what you have, and all of that. I think you just need to be grateful for everything that you have. And I think when you start comparing stuff to other people, you're like, well, like I could be doing this. I could do that. Or maybe I don't deserve this because they have more followers than me, or, you know, something like that. But I just think we need to stop being so hard on ourselves.
Yeah, no, it definitely is great. I was just thinking of like myself as an example, or even like the both of us. Like, we've obviously worked so hard to get like our following and stuff. And I remember, like, for example, I was at a party one time and there was a few influencers there, and there was this one that I have known for so long. And she was like, oh, like, let me follow you on Instagram. Let me see your Instagram. And I was like, oh, I'm like, I only have like 18,000 followers, and she has like over 1 million.
Oh, wow.
And she's like, what? Like, that's good. She's like, imagine this room being filled up with 18,000 people.
Yeah.
She's like, that is absolutely insane. And that really hit me. And I was like, that's crazy to just think of that, for example. Like, that's so cool.
Yeah, that's really cool.
I'm like tearing up.
I know. That's so cool.
I guess I have imposter syndrome like all the time when I think of stuff like that. And especially me being like, oh, like nobody's going to see this post. And it's like, I don't know, I have a good amount of following towards like this message can get out to so many people, or like people can be inspired by this. And I needed to kind of have that mindset.
I feel like for me, like something with imposter syndrome that I think about a lot is I pretty much got my following in my head. I got my following from this one influencer. And in my head, I'm like, well, if I never took pictures of them, I probably wouldn't have this following, and I probably wouldn't be a photographer or something like that. But then it's like, I have to think like I've done all of this other stuff. Yeah. And it's like, if I wasn't a good photographer, then I wouldn't have done all this stuff. You know?
That's so true. So, and like all these other people wouldn't have even like asked you to take pictures of them if they didn't enjoy your photography.
Yeah. So imposter syndrome, out
of here.
Leave.
Never see us again. I feel like a lot of my ins and outs are all just kind of like fashion stuff or little things for myself. Teddie's coming in with the hard hitting ones. But with that being said, my next one is this little product that I bought from Amazon called the walking pad. I absolutely love it. And the reason why I want to say that it's in for 2024 is because you can just get up, get out of bed, you pull your little walking pad out from your room, and you can just walk on that thing. There is literally no reason. There is no excuses that I can come up with, because I literally can do it in the comfort of my own home. And that's the reason why I want to be able to do this, because sometimes like I don't want to go to the gym. You know, even though people are never looking at you, you still will feel that little bit uncomfortable when it's like, I'm doing this workout and I don't know, people are staring at me. Yeah. When I can just watch a show, I can be on the walk pad for as long as I want. And that's just going to be what's in for me, at least. If y'all want to hop on the trend too, we can have the link posted on our story.
No, please post that link, because honestly, when I came over last time and I saw it, I was like looking at it and I was getting some ideas. I was like,
And it's been nice. And also, you can take a break. You don't have to do the full 30 minutes straight. You can go to the bathroom. You can go whatever, fill up your water or something, and come back to it. I also got a really cute pink one. So it's also like cute in my room.
Like, yeah, even if you just do like 10-15 minutes, you're still getting up and walking and doing something, just like getting your body moving, you know?
Yeah.
So.
And then another thing that is out for 2024 is something we definitely have talked about, and that is overconsumption. I want to be the person that does not have to buy one thing in every single color. I do not need it. I do not want it. And I will not have it for 2024.
Yes.
So we need to stop over-consuming absolutely everything. And that also comes into play when people are posting all sorts of things on TikTok and you're like, oh, I need it. Like, I need to try it. And it's like, no, you don't.
Yeah.
Even though sometimes you really want it.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's also just enjoyable watching them enjoy it or them like have it for themselves. And you can just get that little excitement on the video.
Yeah, you're really making me think. I woke up today. First thing I did, went on Instagram and I got an ad. Okay, first of all, I have a cute shirt on. But second of all, the ad was literally for a pink shirt with a white collar. And it had like a Mickey or like a Minnie something on it. But I'm like, I'm literally wearing the same shirt right now. But like, I have it in my cart and I'm like, I'm going to buy. Maybe after this conversation I won't, but like it's literally the same thing as this.
This is us literally like thinking of every way you can use it. But you also can wear it to Disneyland if it's Mickey themed.
No, I know. That's why I'm gonna buy it.
So like girl math, it will just be free because you wear it so many times.
Yeah, that's true.
Literally don't even listen to anything we say because we're just not even gonna listen to ourselves.
We're gonna think about not over consuming, but we still will.
Yeah.
We'll see if I buy it. I'll wear it next week or when I get it. An in that I need to focus on is responding to texts.
Okay, that's a good one.
Yeah, because I think we talked about this last week, but they just get lost. And I need to, when I get the text, I need to stop what I'm doing and respond and just get it out of the way. And that goes with procrastinating because I procrastinate to respond to texts.
I will say, I'm going to call out Teddie right now. I texted her literally yesterday, like in the morning, what time to come today. And I didn't get the response till literally like 11 p.m. And I was like, okay.
Yes. And then I literally responded. I said, okay, perfect. And I was like, and I literally, because I responded. And then it was like, I looked at my phone later and I was like, the way that I just said, okay, perfect.
No, I mean, that's all I needed just to make sure that you can come. But also like, which you didn't know, but I also had like other people to text and I had to make sure like all these things. So it was like, I just assumed it was going to be okay. So it all worked out. But
I know that's one thing that I really need to work on. So it's in that I'm responding to text. It didn't start yesterday. Yeah. But it'll start today. Start today. And an out for 2024, which I feel like sometimes it's a good thing, but at least for me, and I feel like for you also maybe, for me being a photographer, I will say is overshooting.
Ooh.
I can go have a 20-minute photo shoot. There's going to be 1,000 photos when there doesn't have to be. I could make it so easy on my life and I could take 200 photos. But no, I'm going to just hold down the button and take 1,000 photos.
I've honestly never thought about that because I always dread looking through all the photos. They're all mostly the same thing, you know, just me like moving because it's being pressed down, taking so many. But yeah, maybe if we took less photos, make sure we got our shots that we wanted, it would be a little bit more enjoyable to go through them and not dread doing it after every shoot.
Yeah, because when you have to sit down and look at so many photos, then you're kind of just like, one, I have to go through all these photos. It's going to take an hour or whatever. Yeah. And then you have to edit all the photos or whichever ones you like. But then you have like 70 that you like, you know, and it's really hard. So especially for me, when I only say that I give them 15 edited photos, I'm like, well, now I have to narrow it down from 1,000 to 15. So yeah, that's something that I am going to focus on is not overshooting. That's out and just only shooting what we need.
I like that. And in it that I want to do this year that I've always talked about, and I know I post about it, but that is dopamine dressing. And what that is pretty much wearing things that make you happy and make you feel good. Okay. And because I have so many outfits, so many colorful things that like I absolutely love. But whenever I go out to dinner, I'm going to wear the same thing. I'm going to wear like jeans and a black t-shirt. And it's like I want to be able to wear things that actually make me happy.
Yeah.
And make me feel good and that I absolutely love.
That's so cool. I've never heard of that term before. But when you said that, I was like, today I woke up and I chose this cute shirt. I put on jeans. Usually I'm wearing leggings all day, every day. But wow.
It is a good idea, and it's something I want to incorporate whenever I go out or hang out with friends instead of just wearing like, which obviously you can also be super comfortable. If wearing sweats makes you happy, then there you go.
Yeah.
But I want to be able to wear things that make me feel good, make me happy, and that I enjoy. And especially with us spending so much money on all these like cool outfits and stuff, just for us to like go out to dinner wearing like sweats or something. I'm like, we got to wear our clothes.
Yeah. You are right. I really like that.
And then an out that we are going to leave out this year is hating on fan culture.
Yes.
And that absolutely goes with everything.
Wow.
That could be literally people loving an artist and people hating an artist. And it's like you can have your opinions, but don't hate on the people who love them.
Yeah.
If they want to literally support them, if they want to wear or buy their merch, if they want to listen to them, like let them do what they want to do. I think we got to stop hating on fan culture and something we got to leave out this year.
You are killing it with this in and out right here. I'm like, yeah, that right there. Woo.
Yeah.
No, honestly, that's like a really good one that I should have written down, but wow. That's so good because it really is like if someone enjoys something, no need to tear them down for it. Let whoever enjoy whatever. But yeah, I'm just like really like mind blown by that. Hating fan culture out. An in that I really want to bring in that I feel like has gotten a little bit lost for me especially. But when you're in a relationship, you know, you just tend to be with your significant other. But the in for me is girl time. I really want to focus on actually like hanging out with my girlfriends and spending time with them instead of just hanging out with my boyfriend. Like he's great and all, but you know, I think I need to focus on that.
Yeah, I really, really like that. And I do always advocate for like having, obviously you spend your time together, but then also having your alone time also. Because if you're with them 24/7, like, I don't know, you need to have that time to yourself as well.
Yeah.
And then along with spending time with your friends.
Yeah.
And not just their friends, like having your own friends to hang out with.
Yeah.
Whenever I go out to dinner, I don't even invite him. I'm like, I'm going with my friends and that's it. Which obviously he'll come along every once in a while.
Yeah.
But just being able to spend time with your friends and
enjoying it.
Yeah, and enjoying it.
And one other little in that I have that I think is really cool that my parents did all the time growing up is I want to do physical photo books. I really want to, because I get to look back on when my parents got together, like when they were in their 20s, and they have all these pictures just in photo albums. And it's so cool that I get to just like look through it and everything. And I feel like that would be really cool. I think it'll be very time consuming and a lot of money to get the photo books and everything. But I just feel like it'd be really cool to look back on like 50 years from now. Like you can look at these books and see everything. But that's another thing with going through everything.
Yeah.
And finding everything.
But I do think that'd be a very fun project. And yeah, like it's something to take along with you. Because like we can lose our phones or technology can, you know, go away, which I don't think it really will. But just to be safe, like you never know. Your iCloud could crash or whatever and you'll lose all these pictures forever.
Yeah.
And yeah, so just as like a backup also, but it could be a fun creative outlet to design or create your own little photo album.
So my last out that I have for this year is bad sleeping habits. I am getting on track. Not last night, but starting today. Everything starts today. The second week of January.
Yeah.
I just think because sleep is so important and I really need to go to sleep at a good time, wake up at a good time. And I think that that could really help me go throughout my day. I think it'll be really good.
Yeah. Even like the littlest thing as in like waking up early. Because most times I will sleep in and then half my day is gone.
Yeah.
And like today, for an example, I woke up early and I don't know, I felt awake. I felt really good. I feel great. And just like even the littlest thing as in waking up an hour early or whatever makes your day so much better. And to go along with that, my last out for this year is to stop scrolling on social media in the morning. Because like I said, I will wake up every day. I have my alarm for 9 a.m. I wake up at 9 a.m. I will literally scroll until 12.
Yeah.
I will scroll and scroll and scroll, and I will not get up. And I literally wasted the 3 hours of my morning because I just simply will not leave my phone and won't get up. And so I feel like I want to, when I wake up, I want to be able to actually physically get up and start my day. And maybe if I want to scroll while I'm eating like breakfast or something, but just literally not being allowed to scroll when I'm laying in bed.
Yeah, I like that. And I think also maybe before bed, which is my really hard thing because I always scroll before bed.
Yeah.
But everyone always says, like, just don't scroll before bed, like before you go to sleep and when you wake up. So
yeah,
that's a good one.
And even like with that too, if you're the type of person that will be affected, like if you see something and it could literally ruin your day. If it's like I see something that, and that goes along with, I guess, like comparing yourself. But if you see something that doesn't make you feel the best, then it's like, oh, like you don't want to start off in the morning, starting your day, saying something that's going to make your mood just go down.
Yeah.
So being able to create your own mood, start your own day. And our last in to end on a great note for the new year is to do what you want to do. And that literally is going to be our motto for this whole entire year. No more needing to please others, trying to figure out things that you want to do that you actually enjoy and doing it for yourself. A great example that I have is on the What We Said podcast. Chelsea mentioned an example of if you're able to do something or buy something or wear something without even being able to tell anybody, to show anybody, to post about it, then you can appreciate that that's something you actually want to do for yourself. And I thought that was very interesting because I feel like in the world of social media, we look at things with the idea of wanting to just post them and share them and show everybody. It could be something as little as in wanting to read a book and actually learning the things, enjoying the story, and not just posting it because it is trendy and, you know, other people will want to see it. You know, actually enjoying things for yourself and overall not wanting to please others.
Yeah, I think that that's good. And I think like learning to say no is a really good thing. And yeah, just going throughout life for yourself and not for others. And like you said, ultimately do what you want to do.
So that is pretty much it for this episode. We hope that you can take some of these ins into the new year with you and definitely leave some of these outs out.
That was the quirky way of saying it.
that was. But yeah, with that being said, we hope that you actually can take some inspiration out of these, what we've said, and make your whole year better, make it more enjoyable for yourself, and pretty much do what you want to do.
Yes.
If you enjoyed this episode, we would love if you can give us a rating and review. And if you are watching on YouTube, make sure to hit that subscribe button.
And like the video.
Yeah.
And comment down below some ins and outs that you have for this year. And because I would be curious to see what we missed out. And also we do post on our Instagram weekly once we post the episode. So you can always comment on the Instagram posts as well.
We hope you all have an amazing rest of your week. We will see you all next Wednesday, and we are the Quirky Cast. Bye.